Some new airbrush thinner. I'm excited about that. Hey everyone, thanks for popping in. Real excited to do some painting together tonight. Nice. Hope y'all like pirates. Gonna be painting a Red Corsair. Once we get a few more people in, we'll get started with that. So I think maybe what I'll do for the moment is get started touching up a red chainsword. This is an assault intercessor with a jetpack I started on our last live stream. What I did was I primed it with Tamiya pink primer. Here it is right here. Yeah, just pink surface primer. And then I followed that up with a zenithal of Liquitex white ink. Then after that, I slowly zenithaled it with Tamiya flat yellow. It was a lot of fun to play with. So while we wait for more people to come in to start the Red Corsair, I'm just going to finish up the chainsword of that Marine. So let's go ahead and take our Marine. What I did was I've primed it, I started painting it with ball red. Now I'm going to coat it with Blood Angels red. That should give us a nice two-tone red with some depth to it. So here we go. Let's slowly bring that down the top of the sword to the hilt. Yeah. So what the Blood Angels red is doing is it's acting as some natural shading for the bright red. So it's still going to be pretty darn red, but it'll look like a shaded scarlet. Look at the way that it's pooling into the chainsword's teeth. That looks real nice. I'm real happy with that. So let's go ahead and get the rest of the hilt. Looking very nice. Yes. A nice scarlet blade. That'll strike some fear into the heart of the Xenos. Let's get the other side. Oh yes. Very nice scarlet. What I think I'll still probably do, to show some wear and tear, I might hit the sword teeth with some kind of metal. That one base color. That's kind of a titanium gray. Iron Hand Steel, maybe? That might be a nice one. Might be a little too bright. But yeah, regardless, this is a good-looking sword. If I do give it, I want to give it some kind of gunmetal color back here. So if I were to make the teeth that same color, that'd probably be a nice two-tone sword there. Oh, then I guess I could also make the hilt or the pommel the same color. Yeah, that'll give it some nice theming throughout. Then I can paint the assault heavy pistol maybe still some kind of gray, but maybe make this this I don't remember the name of this part black. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty nice. But that's a later discussion. Right now, I think it's time to start color our pirate. So before we get started, what we're going to want to do is mix our paint. So we've already primed this figure with Proacryl Dark Neutral Gray. Let y'all get a look at that real quick. Then I very heavily zenithalled it with Liquitex Titanium White. Very nice color. So we have a nice reflective surface, and we still have some shading, so that when we hit it with this dark red, the scarlet red, we should get a nice array of color tones. Oh yeah, and Proacryl Black Wash. That's something I haven't used before. You know, the idea is that it's essentially going to be like Nuln Oil that, in theory, will work a little better than Nuln Oil for spraying. But, you know, we'll figure that out in a moment, I'm sure. I will say, though, it does come out of the dropper very nicely, as I've just learned. So let's go ahead and start mixing up our paint. I'm thinking what we're going to want to do is a 1-to-1 mix. So we have our Vallejo Air. So let's maybe start with 10 drops. 10 drops paint, 10 drops thinner. Here we go. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Started coming out pretty fast at the end. Alright, stick this on top of the box. And let's get our 10 drops of thinner. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We'll start with the 1-to-1 mix. And speaking of mix, let's mix it up real quick. The key is to give it a very thin consistency. What I usually hear is either milk or juice. So it's fairly watery, but it still has some thickness to it. Not quite water, but more like juice or milk. In theory, you know, since we already put a heavy amount of thinner in it, we won't need to put any more in the brush. It's the nice thing about pre-mixing it. With my old airbrush, I liked mixing it there in the pot, but yeah, not fond of that anymore. I don't really think that's what contributed to why the old one went out, but I'm paranoid enough that it's got me to change my ways. Alright, so let's pour that into the pot. Spilled a little bit. Just clean that up real quick. Alright, now let's do... Oh, Spencer Stevenson, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's do a quick spray test. Slowly pull that trigger back. Oh, yeah, that's looking nice and dark. Alright. Well, let's give this puppy a go. Lock in at a 45-degree angle to imitate zenithal lighting. Or in more layman's terms, natural lighting. The idea of a zenithal is that the paint sticks to the direction of the light. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Slowly pull that back and move side to side. I can see it starting to hit its power pack. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a Red Corsair, one of Huron Blackheart's infamous pirates. So he's got to come out looking nice and red. Gonna give it a nice scarlet red coat to start. That's the big differentiator between Red Corsairs and the Cornite Berserkers. Ooh, I want to pull that back a little bit. Cornate Berserkers are more of a... Boy, I don't know how to describe their red, but Red Corsairs are much more scarlet. Yeah, there we go. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. In fact, let's also widen our paint funnel a little bit. It's looking a little too narrow there. Oh, that's looking better already. Nice scarlet pirate. Yard. Keep a nice vertical motion right now. And we're slowly rotating the model. Still got plenty in the brush. Ooh, a little too much, a little too fast. Oh, doesn't he look a nice demonic scarlet demon red? Oh, I think Huron Blackheart would be so proud. Ooh, might have been a little too much. Oh yeah, look at that armor. Now that is a nice crimson if I've ever seen one. Yeah, once he finishes drying, we'll add some Ferrari Red over him. Let's see, we got just a little bit left. Maybe what I'll do is open that funnel as wide as I can and see if we can just let some of those details fill in. You just do a head on. Woo! There we go. One last violent red burst. Perfect for a Chaos Marine. But yeah, we can see how some of the different details are sticking to the white ink, giving us some highlights and shadows. Very happy with how this came out. So while this layer dries, let's go ahead and start cleaning out our pot. Go ahead and stick a few drops of thinner in there. Clean out the mechanics on the inside. There we go. Just rinse out that pot. And then we'll go ahead and rinse out the inside of the brush. Looking good, looking good. Oh, I'm very happy. Now let's go ahead and clean up the inside of that brush. We'll collect our thinner to use it again later. Yeah, looking very nice. There we go. Let's maybe start seeing if we can help speed up the drying of this layer real quick. But I guess on the flip side, we don't want to start pushing the paint around too much. So what we can do is we can set that fella down and we can work on someone else in our repertoire tonight. Oh, let's see. Who would be a good someone to work on right now? Let's see. One thing that I'm looking at doing. So I have this Miston that I'm painting for Lamenters. So, I'm still thinking of giving him Miston's traditional red armor here. I don't know what to make his head, though. But I don't want him to, I want him to be fairly visually distinct, so I don't want to make him, a Miston clone with a different helmet, so I don't want to give him the red robes, even if I still give him the red armor. Any idea what color I should make his robes? Yeah, maybe white would be a good idea. Yeah, we have some nice white on there. I could hit it with Army Painter's Holy White, maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, that could look pretty good. I do like how Miston's become one of the de facto leaders for assault intercessors for Blood Angels. I also like that Brother Corbulo's suddenly become pretty good against demons. So, if you're planning on taking assault intercessors, Miston's the way to go for... Well, Corbulo's the way to go against demons, and Miston's the way to go against anything else. Still the problem at the end of the day is you're still taking assault intercessors, so just gotta make sure you know what you're doing there. But yeah, anybody have some good fun games over the weekend? There we go. All right, I'll set this fella down for a moment. Let's check on our Red Corsair. Oh, that is a nice looking pirate. Oh, yes, I like that transition from the dark armor to the highlights of the bright red. Yes, when this fella dries, I'm real excited to move on to our next step. What that'll be... Oh! Oh! Just dropped the paint. Hold on. Gonna put my fisting back up here. What that'll be is doing a layer of Ferrari Red. Now, we're going to use less paint. We used, shoot, what was it, 6 drops here? We're probably only going to use 3, because what we're doing is we're indicating a transition of darker shades to lighter shades. So we already have our dark shades from the gray. We took that a direction brighter with the Liquitex white ink. And then now that we hit it with the red paint, that means it'll be easier to build up those lighter and lighter reds. But yeah, I'm real excited to go over that with y'all tonight. Just got a good drink. Let's see. While we wait for that to dry, let's take a look at our Assault Intercessor with Jetpack again. Oh yes, that red power sword is looking very nice. Very fearsome. Yes, I'm very happy with how that came out. Perfect. So while we wait for that to dry, let's look for our... Oh, that one metallic paint I was looking for earlier. See, Contrast Black Templar. We'll need that in a minute. It was some kind of titanium. Not Ironbreaker. Although Ironbreaker is a good paint. Not Granite Steel, not Basilicanum Gray. Einstein Gray, that could be a nice one. Not Agrax Earth Shade. Let's see, gotta move this over here. Oops. This is in my other box. I need to find some better way to organize my desk. I have all my paint sitting up here. This it? No, that's Granite Steel. Gunmetal Gray, that's a good one. Oh, here it is, Lead Belcher. Okay, yes, so I think we'll want Lead Belcher for the actual chainsword, but maybe what we'll do is Gunmetal Gray for the actual model. 13th Regiment Studio, thanks for joining us tonight. Gabriel, thanks for joining us tonight. So happy you're back. You're just in time to help us scourge the high seas with the Red Corsair. While we work on that, while we wait for that to dry though, so we can add our next layer of airbrush paint. Just gonna work on this assault, what's it called? Heavy assault pistol real quick. So let's put down a little dot of Gunmetal Gray. Let's thin it out. Kind of like our airbrush, we want to have it a little juicy or milky consistency. And now let's get that gun. Just a nice thin coat. Oh, yes, making bacon. There's a reason for that. He is a Red Corsair, a vicious pirate. Oh yeah, I'm real happy with how this red sword came out making bacon. What I did was I first coated it in ball red contrast paint, and then with Blood Angel's red contrast paint to give it shadow and definition. What I'm going to do eventually is, give it some wear and tear with some lead belcher along the chainsword teeth. That way it looks like it's seen some battle damage. Real excited about that. Oh, I see we're at 90 likes. Can we get to 100 in the next minute? Nova Paladin! Hello there, Battle Brother! Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Woo! We just hit 100. Thank you all so much. Yes, Nova Paladin. We're working on a couple of fun projects. This is an Assault Intercessor with Jetpack that I started working with Tamia Flat Yellow on our last stream. I'm also working on this Red Corsair Pirate. I just hit it with a layer of Scarlet Red, and it needs to dry before I do Ferrari Red as the next coat. Oh wow, 286 likes? Y'all are amazing, I appreciate it. Nova Paladin asks, would a semi-assembly be better for painting? And the most honest and truthful answer is, it depends. I don't like that answer, but it really is the best answer. And what makes it depend is your painting style. So if I'm working on a character with multiple options, like say a lieutenant, I'm going to want to drill a couple of holes for magnets for him so I can swap out weapon loadouts. I'm going to have to paint each weapon arm individually. So for characters or units with lots of options, I definitely do a sub-assembly. But this character and the Red Corsair, they're just generic troop options. There's, there are different options for other Chaos Marines. One can have, auto gun. The Assault Intercessor with Jetpack Sergeant can have either a Power Fist or a Hand Flamer or a Plasma Gun. Wow, 800 likes? Y'all are amazing, I appreciate ya. But, so for those character models, where I plan on having lots of options, I definitely do a sub-assembly. But I know this fella right here can only ever have a chainsword and a gun. So I don't go that extra mile to give it a sub-assembly. So that's why I say it depends. 1,000 likes? Oh, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Whew. Let me tell you, painting is a lot more fun when you're doing it with friends. Oh, Nova Paladin, Dark Angels. That's exciting. Let's see. What's your color scheme for them right now? I'm guessing you're starting with some kind of black or gray, and then you're doing what color of green over it? Honestly, I'm a fan of the original color scheme, so I'm doing Gray Seer, then Dark Angels Green. Great answer. You might want to change it up soon. Yes, let me pull out one of my Dark Angel models, show you what I did. One sec. Oh! Here we go. Open up my box. Let's find one that looks good. Yes, here's one I did. So, yeah, this was about maybe 6 months ago. Oh, you want to do it a Christian-like vibe for personal reasons. Yeah, that makes sense. Dark Angels would be a great one to do that with. Yeah, what I did was I primed it Chaos Black's Rattle Can. And then I did a painting technique called Slap Chop. What I did was I took a brush with white paint on it. I distilled some of that white paint by taking some of the moisture out. By just kind of lightly brushing it against a paper towel. And then I gently but very quickly started brushing it against the black to get some specific dark highlights. Well, dark to light highlights. Then once I had my high points and my dark points, then I hit it with the Dark Angels Green. To give it a little bit of green highlight, I did give it I think it's called Moot Green highlight. Captain Oink Oink, thanks for following. But yeah, the only you don't really need to do highlights if you do a slap chop. But, it was nice to do. Just to really highlight some of those different high points on the model. But yeah, that was a fun project. I have a nice couple of... Yeah, I now have a squad of 10 Assault Intercessor, squad of 10 regular Intercessors, a Dark Angel, so it's good for, small games, 500-point games, boarding action, 1,000-point games. Ooh, Nova Paladin says, I kind of want to name my successor chapter called The Holy Sons or Knights of Trinity. That is a great name. Nice. But yeah, Dark Angels are really great for that, maybe 7th century Crusader vibe. Grey Lady, thanks for sharing the live stream. Well, perfect. I think we're ready to move on to the next stage. We are gonna... Ooh, wait, let's take a closer look at that. It's still looking a little wet. Ooh, you're gonna kit bash an Emperor's Champion into a champion. Nice. Yeah, one of my first kit bashes was an Emperor's Champion, and I put what's it called? Sanguinary Guard backpack on it. And now he's a legal model for Jump Captain. Some of that red ink, some of that red paint is breaking through. It's kind of cracking a little bit. Not sure why that's happening. That's kind of sad. Well, hey, 1,200 likes. Thank you all so much. I'm not sure how I feel about the paint cracking. If I were painting a Blood Angel, I'd be bummed, but you know, for chaos and for the other layers I plan on giving him, that could look pretty darn nice. Yeah, so maybe let's let that dry just a little bit longer. Borf, thanks so much for following us. Hey, I really like your turkey profile pic. Yeah, let's let this dry a little bit more. I'm very interested in seeing how that red paint, well, if it continues cracking or not. Yeah, Borf, we're painting Red Corsairs tonight. I don't know why the red paint is cracking here, but for a Chaos Marine, that sure looks good. I wish I knew how to replicate it. So yeah, we'll let that dry maybe just a little bit longer. So what would be a good one to work on in the meanwhile? I guess we'll go back to this Assault Intercessor with Jetpack. Looks like the pistol's still drying, so maybe what we'll do is... Well, we still have a little bit of fresh gunmetal gray, so maybe we'll hit that, this little knob and sword handle right here. Just for a moment. Do I play? Well, Borf, I do not play as much as I want to. I play some, but I definitely do a lot more painting than playing. Only really have time to play like once every other week, something like that. 2,000 likes! Wow, thank y'all everyone, I appreciate it. Yeah, Borf, that is the way of adulting. You don't have time to do everything you want to do. Yeah, some kids want to grow up too fast, and I don't know if I could really say I was one of them, but you know, I think I did grow up a little too fast. Yeah, just kind of how life works. Doink. There we go. Slowly getting that piece on the sword. I don't know what it's called. Regulator. The thing that makes the chainsword go zoom. That's good enough for me. It goes zoom and it cuts. That's all I need to know. And when it goes zoom and when it cuts, that means orcs and heretics die. Very convenient. Sad Lab's gotta go stab. Exactly. Yes, you nailed it, Fizz. Sad Lad gonna stab on Baddab. While the Minotaurs go nab his stuff. It's terrible. They steal his ship. They steal his artifacts. Darn Minotaurs. Oh, hey, 2,700 likes. Y'all are amazing. Appreciate y'all. So let's let that chainsword dry a little bit. I'm going to put him down. Wick off my brush real quick. Got to keep your brushes nice and clean, you know. I don't like talking about Baddab and that interesting salamander scheme. Yes. If I remember my Warhammer real-life history correctly, the Baddab War was one of the first things they came up with in 2nd edition because they wanted an excuse for Marine armies, well, players who bought Marine armies to fight other players with Marine armies. So, if I remember right, and again, take this with maybe not even a grain of salt, but a whole salt shaker, the Baddab War was more fleshed out and had more lore behind it for the longest part before the Horus Heresy. But yeah, Fizz, green salamanders go incredibly hard now. Especially on the tabletop, too. Vulcan Heston makes the... Shoot, what's it called? The Company Hero's a good unit. Vulcan Heston also has some other good abilities that make salamanders real strong. We got Adrax Agatone, who's a solid leader for most of the salamander units. And yes, immolation protocols go whoosh. Yeah, the whole Firestorm. Firestorm is amazing. I love Firestorm. In fact, I use it for my Lamenters most of the time. Just because it's that good a unit. Especially for some of the the Blood Angels units. Like, oh, Old Republic, yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. But yeah, it's especially fun for the Ball Predator, because, you know, it can have that main turret and the two, pontoons. The two side weapons be flamers too. Luffy Dexter, thanks for lamenting with us tonight. We got some sponsons. That might be what they're called. Hang on. I'm opening up my... Oh yeah, I love the Land Raider Redeemer. Oh yes, I am happy to say, Old Republic, that my Land Raider Redeemer is safe and alright. Here we go. Yeah, these things, what are they called? Sponsons? The little weapons on the side of the Predator tanks. Are they called sponsons? Yeah, Luffy, I'm afraid we all need to paint more. Yeah. Okay, Old Republic, these are officially, while we're on the stream, called sponsons. And then we'll get a good laugh when we learn what their real name is. But yeah, seriously, the Ball Predator is a really fun unit. Also nice that there are only 125 points. I need to do a video where I go over the whole motor pool. That's what I should do. Whoa! 6,000 likes? Y'all are amazing. I appreciate ya. You know what, Old Republic? I think we're going to get to 10,000 likes tonight. I think it's going to happen. Yeah, sponsons. Thanks, Fizz. I appreciate it. 10K, let's go. SL, thanks for following us. Let's see, while you all work on that, I'm going to start mixing up our next layer for the airbrush. Oh, Luffy, I don't know if you noticed, but the red paint on this Chaos Marine is actually cracking. So it's, you know, a real big, I mean, I don't understand why this is doing it, but it is pretty cool that it is. I mean, if this were on a Blood Angel, I'd be pretty upset, but it looks really cool on a Chaos Marine. I wonder if it flakes off when I touch it. No, it's not flaking off. I don't know why it's happening, but it looks really cool. Alright, so I'll go ahead and start mixing up the next layer of paint. So here we go. I think we'll only need maybe 4 or 5 drops. Let's do 5 drops. Oh yeah, Fizz! Lava bases look so cool. 7.5? Y'all are amazing. Oh shoot. I really can't lie. I really appreciate you guys. You guys make painting fun. There we go. There's our 5 drops of paint, 5 drops of thinner. Now let's mix this all up. We got just a little bit of the scarlet red at the bottom. That'll make a nice transition. Let's see. Nova Paladin says for his Dark Angels, he was thinking of a snow forest basing or a snowed Imperial City basing. Oh yeah, that'd be so cool. Yeah, Fizz, I love following these TikTok painting streams. Do you know BFG Justin? He does a really good one every, oh shoot, I forget which days, but, you know, he does them a lot. Old Republic, I appreciate you working so hard to get me to 10K. Oh, Silver Templars? I've heard so many good things about Silver Templars. And I think I heard in a White Dwarf magazine, they're actually a big focus right now. Apparently there's a Tyranid-sized Death Star floating near their home planet, and the Imperial Fist Phalanx is over there to try to fight it. Oh yeah, Midnight and Brick's streams were real good. Let's see. There we go. Let's do our test spray real quick. 9K. Old Republic, you are the pride of the Republic. Oh yeah, Pariah Nexus. Yeah. Did you see that Pariah Nexus show? That was really fun. I like the lore developments that came out of the new Pariah Nexus, not show, the new campaign book for Admech and Necrons. Oh yeah, Sakan, I think he was the only named Imperial character of the show. I don't think they ever named that Sister of Battle. Oh yeah, that's a nice looking red. But yeah, Sakaar was a really good character. Yeah, he was real fun to follow through the show. I hope that, you know, they make some kind of sequel soon. Or I guess, at the speed of other Games Workshop products. Oh, Shinebox, you used to hand paint salamanders back in the 90s? That's awesome! Old Republic, thank you so much for getting me over 10K. You are amazing. All of you are. Thank you so much. Oh, Warhammer. Nice. So yes, this is a good looking Red Corsair. Definitely has some nice evil immuting through it. Oh, your wrist will endure 1,000 deaths before it yields? Yes, brother! Never surrender! Shinebox, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Let's see, while this layer of red dries, let's go ahead and clean out the brush. A clean air brush is a happy brush, as I've so learned. Let's go ahead and start cleaning that out. Nice. Oh, yeah. Whew! 11,000! Oh, seriously, I am indebted to you guys. This is why I paint. Make y'all happy. I love painting. I love chilling. I like making friends. Ooh, 20,000! Old Republic, that is a lofty goal, but I believe in you. Yeah, let's take a look at this guy. I like how, yeah, we have the transition from the dark gray, and the white ink really has helped the red paint to shine. This is actually a great color scheme for a Chaos Demon, not gonna lie. Yeah, this would be a great scheme for Chaos Demons. Oh, I think we're starting to see some of those red cracks again. Or the white cracking through the red paint. That's pretty exciting. I'll have to figure out why that's happening. But, you know, it is pretty cool that it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's something to do with the paint itself. I think it has something to do with how, I don't know, the game air sat on the glossy white ink. So I think it might have something to do with how glossy the white ink was. I'll readily admit I don't know the answer. But yeah, I do think that it had something to do with this game air Scarlet Red. Oh, he rejects the blood of his enemies. Yes. If I'm gonna be coated in blood, I will only accept my own blood. Ha 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 ha. Blood for the blood god, and only my blood, nobody else's. Yes, Corn Senpai, you must only have my blood. My blood only for you, blood god. My skull's only for your skull throne. Nobody else's. Yeah, this would be a nice looking, I don't know, that, maybe Mephiston Red would look, and Flesh Tears Red for a darker red would look better for them, but I like that. Oh, Borf says that he had it happen once to him with the paint cracking. It was with a rattle can, and the accelerant didn't mix in right. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Accelerant, huh? Yeah, I did try to speed up the paint drying with, just blowing on it with the airbrush. That could be something related to it. That makes sense. Whoo, look at Old Republic go. Wow, 12,000 likes. Yeah, let's all help him out. Ray Jennings and Committing Arson, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're working on some space pirates right now. This is one of Huron Blackheart's Red Corsairs. Let's see, Borf says, never seen it happen with an airbrush. So Bob Ross in it, guess. Nova Paladin, no worries. You're actually the first person I've met who's playing Skull and Bones. How do you like it so far? I heard it was a pretty nice game, but I didn't hear much about it before Helldivers 2 came out. And almost everything I've heard on the game front since then has been all about how good Helldivers 2 is. It does look pretty exciting, I'll say that. None of my hardware is powerful enough to do it, though, to play the game. Oh, you wish you could live stream it and do Twitch, though? Yeah. Oh, I'd definitely watch. Oh, yeah. Playing pirates is fun. That's why I'm painting this Red Corsair right here. You're an Xbox Claire and you're so tired of this absolute citizen role you have due to exclusiveness. Yes. Oh, I've never seen a bigger clamor for, what do you call it? Not being an exclusive before now. That whole storyline about how the players are losing, Malevelon Creek? That's really sad. I'm watching all that and I'm like, wow, I sure wish I had a PS5 or a gaming PC so I could help defend against the robots. Space Vietnam, I hear. Yes, we must join our brothers in arms. We must tell PlayStation, tear down this wall. Stewie Bones, thanks for joining us. We're talking about pirates right now. Yarg! Yes, Old Republic, you're right. Malevelon Clique is losing, but... Yes. Helljumpers on Microsoft are ready to go. Yeah. Oh... We gotta make sure those automatons can't disrupt our democracy. For freedom! For democracy! Well, this is looking almost right. Red, white, and blue! Yeah. Once this dries out a little more, we'll hit it with some red ink. Old Republic, yes. Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones will be playing first. Lots of fun sounding songs. Truth, justice, the American way, and freedom, democracy for all. Zach, thanks for joining us. Thunderstruck. Oh, that is a great song. Love Thunderstruck. Let's see, this is actually going to be the second Chaos Marine I've ever painted. The first one's actually, I tried doing a Night Lord like 2 years ago. I think I did okay overall, but man, I'm a whole lot better now than I used to be. Oh, yep, we're really making a Helldivers 2 playlist while we're painting. We are all set to go to Malevelon Creek and reinforce our brethren. Yeah, Helldivers 2 is that perfect mix of ODST plus Warhammer plus Starship Troopers. Oh yes, I am Iron Man, played by Black Sabbath, though it's a fun song. Yes. Brother, thin your paints! Yep, like I said, when I did this guy 2 years ago, I sure had a lot to learn. But yeah, it's funny looking at, oh, we ain't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Awesome song, yes. Oh, gotta stretch real quick. Nice. Let's see, California dreaming about shooting all the robots. No more robots here at Malevelon Creek today. Oh, Nova Paladin, thank you so much for the rose. Oh, you are gonna be all ready to go up against the robots on Malevelon Creek. Hola, origato, Mr. Origato, Mr. Roboto. Receive a Liberty bullet in the head. Liberty's coming for you. All the Helldivers are coming for you. Yeah. All we gotta do is get access to the game. Dumagachi. Yeah, Borf, I'm looking at this. It's gotta be the accelerant. Something with the accelerant, because, yeah, it's cracking through this layer, too. Looks great, though. Yeah, I really like the detail that's adding here. In a minute, I'm going to hit it with red ink, and that should add a nice little level of detail to that. Let's see, how close are we? It's looking like it's getting there, maybe not yet. So let's go back to working on our Assault Intercessor. Let's see, it's looking like that Assault Pistol's almost dry. It's looking like that Chainsword's almost dry. But we're not there yet. So maybe what we'll do is the eagle on the chest. So let's take some Retributor Gold. Oh, Dreddy Boy, is he safe? Is he alright? Yes! Oh, I need to show you the Basilisk. Oh, Basilisk is looking... Oh! Well, now he's not safe. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, he's all right. So, yes, the Basilisk we were working on last live stream is looking good. The dread is down! The dread is down! Call in the Tech Marine! But no, looks like he got back up all right. But yeah, his, here we go. Let's put the light over him. Tech Marine now! But yeah, he's got back up okay, and I love this, how the shading has really popped through on him. I was a little scared with him, yeah, you're right, Old Republic, hitting it with that, Pro Acryl, warm yellow really made the difference there. Turned it from a yellow lemon to a yellow golden sunset. Yes, this is a beautiful sunset kind of vibe. We got the nice brown gradients popping through the yellow. We have that natural shadow through all the highlights. Oh, Habeas Dorcas. Deploy the Dread Lemon. Ah! Chaos shall not survive this day. Bump. Successful mission. Praise the Dread Lemon. Oh, maybe that is what I should name him. We are the Lemon Lamenters. We are the Emperor's will. We take life's lemons and we'll make lemonade. I love it. Oh, big squeezy. I like it. Yes, we are the Lemon Lamenters. Taking the worst life gives us and making solid lemonade. I like it. Yes, Dreddy Boy is an original. Never been a Dreddy Lemon like him, and, oh wait, what's this? I'ma drain their heresy out of ye and make lemonade! Oh, I like that, Nice. Well, let's put our lemon off to the side real quick. I'm gonna put the phone back on its mount, and then we will be ready to paint that red ink on that not Intercessor. I said Intercessor out of habit. That Chaos Marine. So what we're going to do here is game ink, red game ink. And that helps, oops. That should help highlight some of the shadows. Let's see, I should paint the word Dreddy on him to signify him Sunday for the Lives Custom Army. Yeah, I like it. Yes, Red Dread. No, not red. Dreddy. So let's turn our compressor back on. We're going to go a little low and slow right now. We're just going to do 29 PSI. See, I think we'll probably only need maybe 5 or 6 drops of ink. We're not going to thin it because ink's already so thin. Oh, Dreddy Boy already has a 42 Imperator Titan kill streak. I love it. Titans for days. Dreddy's his own Titan. Perfect. Maybe just one more drop of ink. Yes, every Chaos God must fear Dreddy, the Dread Lemon. Here we go. Oh, I love how that red ink's sticking to him. Yeah. Yes, we do need some more Lamenter lore. Fear the Emperor's zest. Wow. Okay, it's pooling a little bit on that pauldron, which I could go either or on, but you're right, this is a really beautiful red. And we still have a few of those cracks coming through, so that, gives us a little color and distinction. Fear the Emperor's zest. Let's see, let me clean out this brush real quick. See, I could have sworn I was... Oh, yeah, here we go. We're putting some of our excess thinner in here. Dready Boy is the reason for the Necron's near eternal slumber. Oh, I like that. Reason of fear when Dready is near. Nice. All right. We'll put that compressor back on the charger for a minute, and we'll... there we go. Horus fears no man, but Dready Boy haunts him. Ooh, I like that. So it'll probably be a few minutes before we start doing some more spraying. So I'll just go ahead and take some of these tips off. That way we can get a good wash. And by wash, I don't mean like a paint wash, an actual washing of the pieces. Yes, Old Republic, you and Paladin are officially doing more for Lamenters Lore than Games Workshop is right now. Yeah, the three of us are. I heard there was something in like the 8th edition, one of the 8th edition books where, rule books where, some Lamenters helped out some other chapters do something in the Pariah Nexus, but, shoot. Yeah, that was like 2 editions ago. Oh, there we go. I like that. Wow, 13,300 likes. Y'all are amazing. I really appreciate y'all. Ooh, Rollin. That is a great name for an Intercessor. Rollin the Intercessor. Here, let's write it here on the base so we don't forget. Where's my pen? just make sure it works. Oops, got some... Oh, I made it all wet now. Hang on, let me take my glove off because the glove's wet. Dread is Dready Boy's new name. I like it. Just gotta get that glove off. Here we go. R A L oops E N. There we go. Rollin. Ooh, another cool one is Elnox. Maybe let's make that his last name. Rollin Elnox. Hang on, gotta move my hand a little bit. E-O. Come on, pen. Come on, pen. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, there we go. I like that. That's some cool lore. E L N O X. Rollin Elnox. Ooh, that is a cool name. Nice. And Dready. D-R-E-A-D-Y. There we go. Rollin Elnox and Dready, friends for life. Ooh, nice. I like that. The first two Lemon Lamenters. Well, perfect. Well, I gotta get headed out for the night. Y'all are amazing. I love making up new lore and new models with all y'all. I'm gonna be, let's see, I'll probably be back again Saturday, but y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much. Night, dudes. Thank y'all. Ooh, Book of Lore. I like it.